What's going on, guys? It's your boy J-Dog. And you know what? I literally just filmed the 326 video, and I said I was gonna drop the White House card video now. So we're dropping it now. And I realized I actually had this dollar store tripod that I didn't use in the last video, and I thought I'd just change up the angle. I think I'm gonna use this from now on, so I'm a little closer now to you guys. But we're gonna go through the couple fights. I think it's 7 fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fights, because one of them fell through, I remember. We're going to go through and just quickly talk about them. I'm trying to make this like a little short video, not super long, like 10, 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to make it super short. Anyway, let's just quickly go through, and I just want to talk about my first reactions to every fight. Actually, I have my reaction to the fight. Me and my two brothers and sister were watching the broadcast when it was getting announced, so I recorded it. So I'll play the video now.
Ilya is on the phone.
Ilya Gaethje, slime him out cold! Slime him out cold!
How's Pereira and John Jones? Bro, they're actually... Go on!
Throw a gun!
Oh, what? That's the belt fight. Then.
Interim belt. Or maybe undisputed, who knows?
Ends up they're screwing Tom.
Oh wait, it is 6:14. You're right, it is the 14th.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was like earlier. Like it's not.
Yo.
Ready to take one for the team.
I'm Max Holloway.
There's Ali. He's not allowed on the lawn.
Your favorite fighter's favorite fighter.
And now we are going to show you a look at the rest
Here we go, come on!
Whoever.
Go Nickel, let's go!
Interim heavyweight.
Oh,
Oh, easy land for showing him out.
Mauricio Ruffy Chandler?
Good.
Diego? Garcia?
Kyle Dawkins can piss off. I like the Steve Garcia deal.
That Diego Lopez, Steve Garcia is good.
So yeah, that was that. I can't even remember what I said. I think it was just kind of funny that Bo Nickel was on the card. Okay, anyways, let's just jump into it. This is like my little breakdown of every fight and what I think of it. Diego Lopez goes from main eventing 325 to the first fight of the night, which I get because you want a banger to start off the night, and we see the fight above it. But this fight's low-key a banger. I know Melzel Costa was asking for Lopez, but that wasn't ever gonna happen. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia is low-key a banger. Oh, and one quick thing I'll say about this card is that these are really good fights, and this is a really good like pay-per-view card. I'm on it, like it's a really decent pay-per-view card, but the fact it's like the White House card, it's pretty underwhelming. The fact it's like the big White House card, underwhelming. So, but otherwise, if they announced this as like UFC 328, this is a banger card. So that's my thought on that. But Lopez versus Garcia, you know, Garcia's been knocking everyone out. He did have the decision though against Cater, and I think it's gonna go to a decision. I don't think Garcia's gonna be able to knock Diego Lopez out, bro. We all know he's a little blockhead, and I don't think he's gonna be able to knock Diego Lopez out. I don't know if you guys know by now, but I am a Diego Lopez glazer. I saw him in Vancouver at a meet and greet, and I got a photo with him. You know, I kind of got his hairstyle going on, you know, the little push over to the side, short sides. I have it braided right now, but otherwise, yeah, I got long hair in the back like Diego. I braid it, though, at times, so it doesn't look a little too crazy. But yeah, man, I'm a Diego Lopez glazer. I'm going to go with Lopez winning this fight. I don't know how good Stark Garcia is, like, his chin-wise, to be honest. I'm trying to think of, like, the best guy he fought and what happened. But, so I don't know if he's going to get chin, but otherwise Lopez by decision. 3-rounder, so not 5 rounds for Lopez. So, I think this is a pretty dang banger first fight, dude. I'm really excited for it. Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. What are we doing, dude? I'm going to probably pick Bo Nickel to win this fight, to be honest. I'm going to have to look into it a bit more. I've only seen Kyle Dawkins' 2 fights against GM3 and against Michel Pereira. Which obviously that's him now and how good he is, but I haven't seen like his fights before he was in like his first run in the UFC. I haven't seen those fights, so I'll have to look into it a bit more. But just off right now, I'd probably go Bo Nickel winning. and 2 unranked guys, whatever, bruh. This fight's interesting. Mauricio Rufy versus Michael Chandler. I don't have a prediction yet because I want Michael Chandler to win. Like, I really want Michael Chandler to get a win. I know a lot of people hate Chandler and they hope he gets put out cold by Rufy probably in this. But I like Chandler. I think he's funny. I think he's entertaining. And I really want him to get a win, honestly. Maybe that's just me. And the reason I don't have a prediction yet is because the easy prediction would probably just be Rufy, I feel like. But I don't know. Michael Chandler does got some striking. But he also does, he's a wrestler, right? Like, that's his thing, is he's a wrestler. And so I could see, is he as good as Benoit? I don't know, but he's definitely a better wrestler than Fiziev. And Fiziev was Rufy's comeback fight, and he didn't have to deal with takedowns there. So we haven't really seen him since the Benoit fight in the grappling, I feel like. And so Chandler could do good wrestling and get him down, but also Rufy could just not chin him, but just beat him up on the feet and TKO him. So that's why I don't have a pick yet. I think everyone's going to be going for Rufy and probably hoping Rufy wins. But I hope Chandler wins, but I don't have an official prediction yet. But I think this is a decent fight. You know, they're going to put Chandler on their card anyway. And why not put Rufy? That's fire. O'Malley was going to be on the card, obviously, too. Him versus a hobby. I don't know who I'm going with yet, to be honest. What the piss? I have this, like, tiny stand, bruh. And I literally just was playing with it, and I just realized these come out, and it can go higher than it usually was. Anyways, I have this stand now. It wouldn't have gone as high as this stand, but... Anyways, I would have, obviously, everyone on the earth thinks it should have been O'Malley versus Sandhagen, obviously. That would have been a banger fight as the feature fight for this card. But they did Zahabi versus O'Malley. I don't know who I'm going with here either, to be honest, because Zahabi always finds a way to win. The Cheeto win, the Jose Aldo win, beating Basharat before. Like, he always finds a way to win. And O'Malley didn't look too great in his last one against Song. Like, obviously, the 2 fights with Merab, he lost. There's a lot of grappling in that. And then he gets a striker in Song, and Song was, like, hurting him to the body. It seemed like he was, like, hurt to the body. I think he got hit one time, and it was, like, a decent, like, shot that, like, kind of rocked him or, like, set him off balance. So I'm not set on O'Malley, honestly, like, walking through Zahabi right now. I'm going to be honest. So I don't have a prediction yet. This is on Sunday. It's on a Sunday, which is interesting. June 14th. So I got time to think about these and actually make my picks on some of these. But not my favorite fight. It's a decent fight, but they should have had Sandhagen. Sandhagen's, like, posting that he, like, this is buns. He wanted to fight O'Malley. So the fact Sandhagen back in that he wanted to fight, I feel like it's on O'Malley's end that he didn't want it. And yeah, the opponent should have been different, I think. Now this, Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane, very interesting fight. Very hyped for this. I don't think if he gets the heavyweight interim belt, that's sick. But I think he's got to get the undisputed one to be technically the 3-time champ. So this is, I wish it was Aspinall, obviously. That way it could, then it would be like the actual belt. But if he goes out there and beats Gane and gets the interim title, we're obviously going to get him versus Aspinall at some point, and that'd be sick. I'm going to go with Pereira. I don't know what people are saying yet and who they're picking yet. If they're like, dude, Gane's going to just beat him easily. Alex Pereira's going to have lighter man skill. He's way more powerful than Gane. And, yeah, man. I don't know. I think Pereira's going to win. I think he's going to win it. Gane might cheat. I honestly would not be surprised if Gane eye pokes him and they cancel, the fight gets called off to a no contest. That'd be insane. Back to back. But he is going to do some kind of cheating here and there. I think Gane's going to try and do some takedowns just to get the upper hand on Pereira. But, yeah, man. This is a banger co-main. Co-main. Obviously, you can't have the interim as the main event, which they still do before. So, what am I saying? But this is a banger fight. Sick fight. Alex's heavyweight debut. and setting him up for the undisputed belt if he wins this one. Sick fight, excited. I hope Pereira wins. I'm gonna pick Pereira to win, but we'll see what happens. And then obviously the main event, Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. Right now I'm going with Ilia Topuria. Not that that's gonna change later, maybe, but you know I got to see what Justin can craft up. I got, you know, I'm not. I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. I don't know who's gonna pick Gaethje. I'm gonna see what people are saying and see if they can sway me into like actually thinking Gaethje has a chance in some way. In the wrestling, if he wants to wrestle, which he doesn't. He's a strike. Well, he has wrestling, but he's a striker, obviously. But yeah, gonna see what people say or see what I find myself on why I think Gaethje possibly could win. But I think it's an obvious Ilia Topuria knockout. Honestly, in the first minute, I don't know, dude. So I don't know. This fight obviously was inevitable with Justin Gaethje being the interim champ, so it was gonna come at some point. Obviously, not the best fight that I thought they could have done with Ilia. Obviously, I thought Armin should do it, but it's better we get this now because it just gets it out of the way and we can move on with the division. So happy it's finally announced, and it will be settled to get Armin in the title shot next, so we can get this interim champ out of the way. So yeah, that's my reaction to this card. Pretty sick pay-per-view. Not a great card for the big White House card, but this was gonna happen regardless of this fight, so finally got it. This is sick. Wish there was an opponent changed on Zahabi, like for O'Malley to fight someone else. This is interesting to see if he can break Chandler and knock him out, or if Chandler can get the wrestling done and do what Benoit did. Waste of a spot on this card, I feel like. I honestly would rather see like Colby Covington versus Bo Nickel. That would have been sick at middleweight. Covington versus Bo Nickel. That would have been sick at middleweight. And then this is a banger to open up the card, Lopez Garcia. So what I got on predictions right now, this second, March 8th, 2026, I'm going to go with Diego Lopez, Bo Nickel. Off right this second, I'm going to go with Chandler. I'm going to go with O'Malley off this second. I'm going to go with Pereira, and I'm going to go with Topuria. I'm not settled on O'Malley winning. I'm not settled on Chandler winning, obviously. And I'm not even set on Bo Nickel winning. But off this right this second, what I'm feeling, that's what I'm feeling. But I'm going to have to look in and change my picks coming up to that card. So, yeah, man. I think it's a pretty sick card. We're at the 10-minute mark. I'm going to end this thing. Yeah, dude. That's that. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, bro. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.